Whiskey Cactus here. Back with more Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. Guys, shit's gonna happen today. I'm not gonna mince words. Shit is going to happen today. Like, we're at the point now where the, standard loop of, we have a day, and we go up here, and we feed the cat. Okay, did I feed you? I did feed you, okay. Feed the cat, and then check on our support requests, and then go do the support requests, and then go around and do the stuff, and talk to all the people, and visit all the places, and that is fucking over. Okay? That ends today. I gotta just double check. Can we leave the city? I don't think we can leave the city. No. Alright, it does let us go to the cathedral. We did go to the cathedral already. We talked to Nielsen, which was a major thing. Major optional thing that is crazy that it's optional. I do highly recommend going back and watching at least the very end of the last stream to get that interaction with Nielsen, because it is 100% optional and it is 100% required reading. It is so fucking necessary. I don't understand how they call it optional. But anyway, we learned quite a bit about Guy Bannings. We still don't know who killed him, but we have a little more context for what happened. So it's very interesting. Wonder what the deal is with Guy Bannings. We also have the gravestone for Sia McLean. We are starting to learn a little more context around that. We have some implied context around Ozma Seeker. We don't really have any confirmed anything, and I don't think we're ever going to have any confirmed anything, but, you know, the incidents, you know, like the one that killed Sia McLean, probably similar thing with Ozma Seeker. And we still don't know what the fucking deal with this is. It's definitely nothing. It's definitely unimportant. I'm sure it's unimportant. Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. Also, Reese is gone. Because it seems like the Gralsritter might be on the move. Which portends great things for us. I'm sure it's not going to let me go much further than here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so really the only thing left to do is make the good meals. Which I'll do that eventually. You know. Still got to make the good meals. We got time for that, though. But, yeah, it's time to go to Ravach and see what's going on there. This is going to lead to a point of no return and the end of the chapter. So, hope y'all are ready. Because once we go to the Ravach building, by the end of this chapter, nothing is going to be the same. I mean that so seriously. Nothing will ever be the same. The foundational knowledge you have about what's going on in this story is going to change. It is going to be uprooted. And here we go. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Alright? We're doing it. Here we go. There's no one posted here anymore. I imagine the department had the foresight to lock up the building before they left. In other words, our favorite fly on the wall probably picked the lock when he got here. Never mind that, we should head inside. Yeah, so currently it's just us, by the way. It's just the core team. Core 4. The OGs. Wazzy is MIA. And Noelle returned to the CGF yesterday. Which has now become the Crossbelt Defense Force. So I guess she's... I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Noelle. We haven't talked to her in a while. But yeah, Wazzy, we don't know where the fuck Wazzy is. Wazzy's gone. He fucked off. And also Abbas fucked off. We went down to downtown district, and Abbas is also not in Trinity anymore. And the members of the Testaments are like, he left. Where'd he go? What's up? What's going on? So, like, that's weird. But yeah, it's just us now. It's just the core group. So let's see what happens. Where are you at, Lecter? We know you're in here. He should be further ahead. Watch your step. It's time to find out what this is all about. Mostly, yeah. We're gonna learn a lot. We're not gonna learn everything. I'm holding up my finger. You can't see. I'm holding up my finger. We're not gonna learn everything. I'm doing a little finger wag. But we're gonna learn a lot. And most of it will be true. Alright, guys. You fucking ready? Ready to have your socks rocked? Or whatever? Walk extra slow. Create more tension. Point of no return. This was a point of no return. This was actually the point of no return for the end game of Trails from Zero. This is not the point of no return for the end game, but it is a point of no return for the end of the chapter. So here we go. Behind this door is Lecter Arundel, captain of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. We have to be careful about what we do and say around him. It's best that we be prepared before we go in. Once you proceed into this room, you will not be able to buy items, adjust equipment, or change your orbments for some time. The good news is, we shouldn't have to. For quite a bit. It's not like we're going to go in there and be thrown into a boss fight or anything. It's just going to be long-ass cutscenes. So here we go. Any outstanding support requests will expire as well. I'm pretty sure we're good. You know what? I'm actually going to take care of business first. I want to double, triple, quadruple check that we have finished all of our support requests. I'm pretty sure we have. I gotta make sure. it's not far. It's right here. I will 100% make sure. I'm already 99% sure we already did, but I don't want to miss shit. Check quests reported. Report to HQ. Everything's been reported. Okay, we're all good. The only hidden quest was talking to Nielsen, and I know we did that. So here we go. Here we go. Down we go. Alright, guys. It's time. No more fucking around. Let's do it. Open the door and enter. There he is. Lecter, do you have information for me? What the fuck are you doing? What do you know? Why do you know it? Working hard or hardly working, he says. Good to see you had the decency to show up without inviting the Defense Force. We don't really like the Defense Force. Also, we're part of the Defense Force, but we also don't really know if we like the Defense Force. Don't take that as a sign that we won't drag you out of here in handcuffs, says Lloyd, bluffing. We know you had something to do with the Red Constellation's actions. There's no use pretending otherwise. Enough with the song and dance. How about you tell us what you're doing here in Crossbell? Or better yet, where the hell my uncle and the rest of Red Constellation are. You would know. The Imperial government is their contractor, and you are the point of contact, are you not? So, I said some words, like, a few minutes ago. I just want you to keep those words that I said in mind as this cutscene continues. Alright, settle down, kiddos. One question at a time. First off, I took the early train from the Empire, just this morning. Old Man Gileath's orders, if that wasn't obvious. To Old Man Gileath. What a fucking... Okay. The Blood and Iron Chancellor. For what purpose? Well, before I get into all that, there's a little nugget of info I think you guys would rather know first. The Imperial Army is planning to invade Crossbell this afternoon. I am so not surprised. I mean, we basically declared war on the Empire. As I said last time, like, Dieter was just like, yeah, independence. Yeah, guess what? We're just gonna freeze all foreign assets. Yeah, guess what? What are you gonna do about it? He said to an army. And the Empire was like, I bet. And the question is, does he have a plan? I mean, we're going to find out real soon if he's posturing. We're not falling for that. I don't think he's joking. Actually, I wouldn't doubt it. The way things are heading, he just might be telling the truth for once. Bro, what if I told you, like, he's never lied? What if I told you that, like, almost everything he said was always the truth? And then go back and recontextualize everything you've heard him say? And maybe assume it's all true, and then see what happens. They're going to go straight through Belgard Gate. I feel like they're going to use the rail cannons. It's an armored division ready to go at Garelia Fortress. Huh. How'd I know? And again, I will reiterate, this game and Trails of Cold Steel happen at the same time. So, just think about the fact that Trails of Cold Steel takes place in the Empire. And think about things that are happening in the Empire that are like major things that have import. And then think about the fact that this happens at the same time as a game that takes place in the Empire, where you are playing as a character in the Empire who happens to be the main character of that game. And maybe think about maybe who might be involved in some of these things. I mean, we're going to find out when we stream Trails of Cold Steel. It's just one, sure, but I think you know how it'll go. Got the Empire's latest tanks, with all the bells and whistles, cross-bells, armored cars are going to get kicked around like tin cans. As I'm saying, I want to know what the fuck Dieter's plan is, because he either has one or he doesn't, and we're about to find out which it is. You to report this immediately to the Guard. I mean the Defense Force. No point. It's not like they don't already know. Sent an official notice to the state government about this a while ago. Good old Dieter decided to keep our assets hostage at the IBC anyway. And then he went and crowned himself Prez. It's like, how stupid can you be? They couldn't possibly stop an invasion from the Imperial Army. Right? Or can they? That's why I'm here in Crossbell. And you see a Dieter's game here? Not till it's too late. What good is appointing Arios as Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force gonna do against those guys? Look, man, Arios can take on an army. That's what I'm told. He is a Divine Blade. He is a master of the, what is it? 8 leaves, 1 blade style, right? Just like Cassius Bright. Just like, Alan Richard. Kinda, sorta like Annalise, who's not quite there yet, but maybe someday we'll find out, because maybe someday they'll decide to bring her back into the story, maybe. Except probably not. I'm not sure. Arios is the strongest swordsman we know, but he's still just one man. Even he couldn't match up to a tank. Look, man, we fought a tank. No, we fought an armored car. But we fought an armored car, and we beat it. It was a boss fight. We defeated it with our tonfas and guns. Okay? So, maybe Arios can fight a tank. I don't know. Maybe have some faith in Arios. Could be that they have some kind of trump card up their sleeve? Nah. Doubt it. Couldn't be. Perhaps they reached some sort of compromise with the Republic to keep the Imperial Army in check. Yo, that would be fucked. If that were the case, the President would have been so critical of them in his address. Must be planning to confront Calvard as well. Which is insane. Fighting a war on 2 fronts always goes well. That's exactly right. I don't know who that is. Is it Keelika? It is Keelika. Okay. I did know who it is. You're... Keelika. Pleasure to see you again, SSS. And to you as well, Captain Arundel. I do apologize for my tardiness. Don't sweat it, we're just getting started. So how are things going on your guys' end? Smoothly, more or less. As of now, an armored aviation division has been deployed to the outskirts of Altair. So the Republic is also invading us. We are so turbo fucked. Haha, JK, unless. The Republican army is on the move too. Armored aviation division, you mean they're ready to attack from both the sky and the ground? Correct. It's a unit equipped with the latest high-mobility tank models as well as military airships. They are by far the most maneuverable division within the Republican Army. Gotta be kidding me. Makes this a pincer attack from both major powers. Between a rock and a hard place, to say the least. It doesn't take a political pundit to understand what brought about this situation. Even so, Dieter Croy refused to compromise, opting instead for drastic action. What he intends by it, however, is just about anyone's guess. There's one more piece to this little puzzle we've got going. So here, I'll go ahead and answer that second question you had. Ready? You fucking ready? We were talking about dominoes beginning to fall last time. Ready for another fucking domino to fall? Fucking ready? You ready for this? You're not ready for this. You mean about where the red constellation is? Thanks for the help, Lecter. I got you. You're good. It's a pretty simple answer. You ready? I think we're ready. I think we've decided we're ready. I don't know. No one does. Not even the Imperial government has any clue. You know why? That can't be. Why spend so much time building up a response just to admit you never had one? No, that was the response. You're telling us you had them tear Crossbell inside out and just let him off the leash after? No, Randy. That's not what he's telling you. Hold on just a second. We know the Red Constellation had a contract with the Imperial government at the time of the trade conference. Correct. They were hired to kill the terrorists who were targeting the Chancellor's life. Correct. Isn't that right? Bingo. Guess you must have heard it straight from the military monster's mouth. And this is just a hunch, but could it be that the Imperial government's contract with them ended the moment the terrorists were out of the picture? Do you mean everything the Red Constellation did after the trade conference was under a different employer? Huh? That would mean... I don't like where this is going. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. I don't think you're gonna like where this is going, Randy. Not gonna lie, Lloyd, that detective's nose of yours would be pretty useful in my line of work. If only you were a bit rougher around the edges. Then was I right? Nail on the head. Imperial government hasn't had any contact with the Red Constellation since the trade conference. Thought it was pretty weird they didn't pack up and leave Crossbell as soon as our contract was over. Even I was shocked they decided to paint the town red the way they did. Well, someone paid them to do it. And it wasn't the Empire. Why would Uncle Sigmund and the others pull something like that? Could they have signed a new contract? With the Society, perhaps? Look, man. Society's been real quiet since fucking Liberal. They've kind of poked their noses a little bit out of the woodwork throughout the course of this game, but they haven't done anything. You almost kind of forget about them a little bit, right? You almost just enough to forget that they're like a major fucking threat in this story, right? I find that unlikely. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Red herring. During the Liberal incident, the Society had a fleet of foot soldiers they referred to as enhanced Jaegers. Yeah, that was Jester. We know that. We know all about that. If they were to launch a full-scale attack on Crossbell, I'm certain they would have used what is already at their disposal. So not the Society. So who was it, man? Who the fuck was it? The Republic? I think we both know it's not the Republic. In other words, there would be no need for them to outsource the job to another corps. Narrows down the list of suspects. Given the circumstances, it would only be natural to assume the attack was ordered by the order of the Imperial government. Yeah, wouldn't it be useful to think that? Would it not be very, very useful for people to think that? Would it not be beneficial to someone, for everyone in Crossbell to think it was the Empire that ordered it? Which is a misconception our guilty party stands to benefit from. Moreover, they would also need the funds to enter a long-term contract with one of the highest-ranking corps on the continent. Who's got a load of money? I don't know. Whole ass country might have a load of money. Are there other people that might have a whole load of money? That's the sound of a domino falling. Man, it's so good. I love it. I love it. Like, there's a part of me, as I was playing this for the first time, there was a part of me that was like, you know, I honestly think Trails from Zero is better. But once you get to this, it just accelerates so fucking fast. It's unbelievable. And the way they made it work. And then, like, you go back to Trails from Zero, and you see all of it. And it's just, it's so good. It's so well done. It's crazy to me how meticulous it is that they plan this shit out. I don't know how they do it. Sounds like you got the picture. At times, the truth can be found in the very last place we wish to. Hold on a moment. Are the two of you suggesting? Yeah. Yup. 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 That's exactly what it is, Tio. There's only one suspect we know who ticks all those boxes. Yeah. Uh-huh. So, is it posturing or what? What is it? What's the plan? Maybe we shouldn't be jumping to conclusions. Lecter, Kilika, thanks for telling us all this. I know it's a difficult spot given your positions. We'll take it from here. You think you can take it from here, dude? This guy thinks he can take it from here. Bannings. Thank goodness it finally went through. Is that Fran? Is that my girlfriend? Nope, it's Cecile. Alright. Damn, I was kind of hoping it was Fran. Lloyd, it's Cecile. Cecile? You sound frantic. What's going on? You ready for another domino? You ready for, like, the most important domino? This is, like, the most important domino. You ready? You ready? Here we go. It's Arios. He came to the SSS building just now. Arios was there? Yes, and then he took Kia. Tried to stop him, but Kia, she... Actually, this will be easier to explain in person. Can you come back as soon as you can? Be right there. Stay put and wait for us. What's going on? The dominoes are falling, Ellie. That's what's going on. Look like you just saw a ghost. Bro, we are at a point of no return. As I said, we are at a point where everything you thought you knew is going to change. Arias went to the SSS building and took Kia away with him. The hell? Why would he do such a thing? I don't know, Tio. I don't know, Tio. I'm just thinking about contracts with Red Constellation, gravestones, people glowing. I don't know, man. Feel like there's a thread here that maybe we're seeing, or maybe we're not seeing, or maybe we're starting to see, and maybe we see a bunch of threads that if we untangle it is actually just all one thread. Trails would never do that. We have to get back to the SSS building right away. Gillica, Lecter, sorry, but we're urgent business. Bye. Guess that little ankle biter really was the key to everything. It's right in her name. It's like literally her name. Her exact name. Come on, man. Did we not know she was the key to everything? It was like hinted at, right? Joaquin kind of hinted at it. She was the product. Right? Think they'll make it in time? Perhaps. Better fucking hope we do. Can't imagine it will prove an easy task. I love how these people, like, they do this all the time with, like, side characters and stuff. They'll talk like they're not gonna get impacted by all the shit that's going on. Oh. I can't imagine it will prove to be an easy task. Think they'll make it in time? I don't know. It's like, you guys are gonna fucking die if we don't, so maybe have some urgency. You know? Hey, Cecile. What's going on? You lose a child, you get a reputation as a child loser. Lloyd, tell us what happened to Kia. Says she was taken by Arios. It's true, Arios came by all dressed up in his new white uniform. Said that he'd come to pick her up, and she just nodded. Oh, I don't like that. It's like she knows. You're kidding. Kiddo went with him willingly? That's the way it seemed to me. Thought it was strange that she would leave without letting any of you know, so I tried to stop her, but Kia told me that it was fine. Zeit was agitated, but Kia's words seemed to calm him down. Yeah, what's up with Zeit? He's been agitated pretty much this whole fucking game. Like, we gonna find out the deal with that? The answer is yes, we are. We absolutely are gonna find out the deal with that. Speaking of Zeit, he doesn't seem to be around. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be missing lately. We got Zeit, we got Wazi, we got Abbas, we got a bunch of people missing. Wandered off on his own after those two left. I assume he was trying to follow them, but I couldn't say for sure. What in the world is happening? Bro, you're a detective. You've got, like, the best detective sense of all the detectives since Guy Bannings. Figure it the fuck out, Lloyd. You have almost all of it. You're only missing, like, 1 or 2 pieces. We literally have almost the entire thing right in front of us at this point. Could it be that she had plans with Shizuku today? Ellie? I'm gonna be so real with you. You know that's not true. You know that ain't it, right? You know it's not that. Thought that might have been the case, but it didn't appear to be. From what Arya said, it seems as if they were heading to Michelin. You mean the other place where Kia did a weird thing? The other time Kia was glowing and wandering around and didn't remember shit about wandering around while she was glowing? Remember? That all happened in Michelin, didn't it? Mentioned having a boat prepared. Where else could their destination be if not the resort? Well, it could be the wetlands, but no, it's the resort. Michelin has been on lockdown for the last few days. Why? Why would he choose to take her there of all places? I think you answered the question in your second speech bubble with the statement from your first speech bubble, Ellie. Something's definitely off. We should follow them. Alright. Here we go. I didn't like the look on Kia and Arias' faces. They seemed so solemn. Whatever it is they're doing, it must be something gravely serious. I believe it is setting up the end game, Cecile. I believe you can call it setting up the end game, knocking over some of the dominoes, maybe? Here we go. Going to Michelin. Glad we managed to secure a police boat, at least. As far as I'm aware, Michelin has been completely sealed off. Most of the staff for the theme park and resort have also left. Can't rule out that they might be headed for the wetlands, but either way, a safe bet is heading for Michelin first. Did you manage to get a hold of Maria Bell? No. Haven't been able to reach her in days. It's probably fine. It's almost certainly fine. The aftermath of the attack on the IBC must be keeping her workload heavy. Yeah, that's probably it. It's probably that. Almost certainly that. Putting her aside, do you think what Keelika and that jackass Lecter told us is true? You refer to the possibility of the culprit being behind the raid not being Arabonia, but rather our mayor-turned-president, Dieter Croy. Lloyd, please don't worry for my sake. I admit I'm concerned that I haven't been able to contact my grandfather since yesterday, but I did manage to get in touch with Helmer. Said there's a possibility he's being detained at Orcus Tower. That bodes poorly. Yeah, sure does. Not exactly an innocent verdict, huh? Once you start thinking of Mayor Croy as the one pulling the strings behind these incidents. Yeah. Things start to fall into place, maybe too well into place. Yeah. I know, right? It's like once you have the missing piece, it all, like, makes sense. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy how that works? Isn't it crazy how, like, you can do a false flag thing and, like, attack your own city and make it seem like somebody else did it as an excuse to start a war with them? Huh. Wonder where he learned that from. No one's ever done that before. Cough, cough. Osborne, cough, cough. Hommel, cough, cough. 100 Days War. That would make the Red Constellation and the Society not invading forces, but collaborators that he hired. And there's Wald's demonization. Even the cult incident could have possibly been part of his master plan. The DG cult too, but they're like from the Middle Ages. How could he have done that? How could he have been behind that? Okay, Wald is one thing, but you think he had ties with Joachim? I don't want to believe it. To be fair, I doubt they would have had a direct connection to one another. From Joachim's words and behavior, I have no doubt he was the mastermind behind the incident he caused in May. We can't completely discount the possibility that he might have been manipulated without even knowing it. Looks like a million threads, but when you start to untangle it, it's actually all the same thread, huh? Mystery of who moved Kia from the Sun Fort was never solved either. I don't know, man. I feel like we kind of poked at it last time. You sure we don't know that? Someone had to sneak her into the Shores auction. Whoever it was, they weren't just some Joe Schmo. Mafia was all over that shindig. Whoever did it had to be on the level of someone like Yin or an enforcer. Or Lloyd Bannings. About damn time I got through. Hey, Yona, you want to tell me about what the fuck's going on in that, like, memory dump thing that you're working on? Tio's got to hear this. Something happened? No, I just wanted to chat. Of course something happened. It's Crossbell's Orbal Net. I found something prowling on it, and it's one hell of a monster. Monster? What are you talking about? First, I found this really weird data structure stored on the fringe of the network. Couldn't make heads or tails of the array, so I just wrote it off as garbage, but after digging a little deeper, I found out it was running a souped-up version of the code the Society was using. The Astral Code. That make the data you found another trap laid by the Society? I mean, I doubt it. Data's been online for 5 whole years. That's a lot of whole years. It's basically as old as Crossbell's Orbal Network itself. Bro, are you fucking telling me that the implementation of the Orbal Network in Crossbell was part of this fucking plan too? Are you fucking kidding me? Is that what you're saying, Yoda? Are you saying that? Yes, it is. It was the IBC that proposed the establishment of the Orbal Network to the state government. ever since the Foundation's technology has become commonplace in Crossbell, and the IBC has only gotten more and more involved. Yeah? You don't say. It's gotten to the point where the IBC knows the network structure inside and out. There's only one thing that could mean. You referred to this code as a monster just now. What exactly is it going to do? You think I've been trying to analyze this whole time? Just answer the damn question, kid. Can say this much for sure, though. It's huge. The scope of this system could cover the entire Orbital network. Bro, we already had an Orbital shutdown across the entire country of Liberl, and that was really bad. And that was used to bring out a Oh. Crazy part is, looks like it's built to correlate with another system, like a real one. Like what? Real isn't physical, something that's not on the Orbital net? Maybe something that's under the entirety of the city? Includes every sector of the geofront. They built some kind of device that links them to Orcus Tower before rerouting them all to... well, what do you know? To Michelum. What a goddamn coincidence. I'm gonna get back to picking this thing apart. I'll call you when I know more. Bye. So this is bad, right? This is like turbo bad. Uber turbo bad. We're like ridiculously fucked, right? I know they call it a network for a reason, but this is like having a damn spider web under the city. Hard to say what such a large-scale system could possibly be for. I mean, looking back on what some kind of master plan like this was used for in Liberl, I can think of one particular word that stands out to me, and that word is Ariel. There's 7 of them, man. We have only dealt with 1, and we are 5 games in. Where is it? There's only one person I can think of outside of the Foundation or Society capable of creating it. Yeah? We have to keep pressing forward to Michelum. Kia and Arios are waiting for us there, as well as the answers we've been looking for. Well, most of them. The dominoes do be falling, don't they? I hear a bell, which certainly doesn't have any connotations. It just occurs to me that I feel like I remember a bell got stolen from Central Plaza. The same bell that was at the Sun Fort, which is where Kia was before she was moved to Michelum. And the bells create stuff with the higher elements. Is it the one at the top of the Castle of Mirrors? I believe so. Check out the water too. It's got some kind of weird shimmer to it. Know what's going on, Teotot? Spiritual energy appears to be emanating from the direction of the theme park. Just like the bell. And where did Kia sleepwalk to? Castle of Mirrors? Could go in the shops. Could go in the shops. Can go like out here? No, I can't. There's nothing. There's not anything to see. Let's just go. Here we go. By walking. Rapid increase in spiritual pressure detected. Everyone be on guard. Oh, look. A cryptid. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Fighting a cryptid. Fucking nuts. Alright. So he's weak to Mirage. And space. We've got good Mirage. We've got Chaos Brand. I don't know. Does it do damage? It does damage, right? Let's go. Don't do that. Don't do that. This evasion tank stuff with Lloyd is going to be really, really awesome. It's going to pay a lot of dividends in these coming fights. So even if everybody else dies, Lloyd kind of... Oh, he vanished him. God damn, at least it was Randy. I hate Vanish so fucking much. Specifically because it depletes EP to 0. But for Randy, it's fine. He's never gonna... Nice. Cryptid gone. What the hell is a cryptid doing here? Very good question. I am, however, almost certain the rise of spiritual pressure is directly related. It's just like what happened at the Moon Temple. The tolling of the bell could be related. Yeah. Can't believe Arios would drag Kia into the middle of all this. There's no time to waste. Let's head inside. They still... But, come on. Like... Right? Like, you know, right? Like... Like, they still, like... Okay. Oh, wow. It's a lot of Pleroma grass. That was Mishy's flower bed. T.O. Another cryptid? Well, shit. Another cryptid. Got ourselves another cryptid. We're doing the greatest hits tour right now. Alright, well, Randy has no... oh, hold on. Weak to space. Weak to space. And weak to space, okay. So we're gonna use Photon Shot. Use Photon Shot. We're gonna use X. Haha. Haha. Alright, hold on. Craft it up. Stun break. Need you to stop whatever the fuck you're doing. Photon shot. Go with... the fuck? Oh. Sorry about that. Photon shot. That's one down. Look at that. Photon shot. You can't hit me. I have 95% evasion. I have 95% evasion. It is not going to work. Alright, Photon shot. Might as well just go for that. Alright, it's 2 down. Also heal up. Oh, we can burst. I keep forgetting about that. Keep forgetting that's a thing. You're gonna need to, like, not forget that that's a thing when it comes to, like, the final boss fight and stuff. It's mandatory. It's the only way you can win. But it's fine. We'll remember when it matters. Cryptid. Cryptid down. There we go. Everybody got some heals. Very good. It's the same place we encountered Campanella from the Society. Just after that, we found Kia in front of the castle all by herself. That's right, I can only hope the same happens this time. Hope can only take us so far, we're gonna have to go and see for ourselves. We should hurry. Alright, let's hurry. Castle of Mirrors. I'll see Kia. I don't see Kia. Castle of Mirrors. So much of this place being just an average theme park attraction. Rising spiritual pressure is clearly coming from this structure, presumably the very top floor of it. Apparently Belle was the one who commissioned this castle to be built in the first place. Just hope she isn't part of this. We'll find out when we get inside. With any luck, we should be able to make it to the... Is that another fucking cryptid? Are you goddamn kidding me? Are you for real, though? Mm-hmm. Alright. Another cryptid battle. I bet you think you're gonna be able to hit Lloyd too, don't you? I bet you think that. Alright, you're weak to Mirage. So back to Chaos Brand. Back to Chaos Brand. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's fucking rude. Why would you do that? So much damage. It's insane how much damage that is. He actually hit Lloyd? What do you mean he hit Lloyd? Very good. Alright, any more fucking cryptids want some? Any more? Any of y'all fucking want some? I didn't think so. Alright. Let's heal up. You have the... Who has cannon? Tia does. Alright. So that means her tier is, like, absurdly powerful. Whoops. There we go. Alright, and she barely used any EP, but we can go ahead and just EP charge because I have 6 billion of them. Very good. Save. And into the Castle of Mirrors, which is definitely not a dungeon. Definitely not going to become a dungeon. Look at all the lights. Seem to be particles of spiritual energy ascending toward the top of the castle. Entrance to the stairs. Great, someone went and closed it. Now the paths on either side are open instead. Never known that to happen before, and I've been here more times than most. Could this really be her doing? can hear the sound of machinery deeper inside. Something about it is peculiar. We will need to be on guard if we plan to continue. Alright, no turning back. Going to confront Arios and take Kia back, he said. Like it's going to be that easy to confront Arios and take Kia back. Come on now. We got new enemies here. What do we got? We got... I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds horrible. Don't do that. Whatever it is, don't do it. Hey, keep attacking Lloyd. That's so fine. Don't attack Tio. Attack Lloyd. See? So much better to attack Lloyd. Alright. What's in here? Treasure. Shield 3. Anybody need that? I don't know. Anybody got shield something? She's got effort. She really shouldn't have this, honestly. I just got another heal, though. That should be good, right? Yeah. Anybody else got shield? You have shield 1. Although, shield 3 is bad because it doesn't lower attack. Art attack? Yeah, that's bad. You shouldn't have that. Actually, what should you have? Effort? No, you should have mute. This doesn't make it, I guess, right? Take mute too, why not? Just give you more water. No such thing as too much water. The fuck are you? Why are the clocks all going crazy? I don't like that. Why are the clocks all going crazy? Dude, clocks are fucking, like, interesting symbols of stuff, you know? Where do treasure chests come from? Well, when a carpenter and a pile of lumber love each other very much. Hi. I remember you from Girls in the Sky the Third. Don't do that. Don't blow up. Okay. All good. EP charge. Oh. Things are going in some interesting directions, eh? No wonder they call him Detour Croy. That one hurt me in my soul. Malignant Eye. Don't care for that. Don't care for that. That is not my preference. Another Malignant Eye. Ugh. Where do you find these things? Where do you even find these things, man? In another dimension? Oh. Fuck, I can't even tell what the front is. What are you? Don't care for this. Really don't care for this. Mute it. Nope. Well, it's one down. And Soul Blur is not a big deal. Got it. Attack Lloyd, you coward. Alright. Hello there. Look at that. I was hoping everybody else would level up, because they need the health more than Lloyd does, because Lloyd doesn't ever get hit. You know? Get him. Chitin armor. ZCF and Michelin Wonderland collaborated to invent new playground equipment, but after months of work, all they came up with was a swing and a mish. Swing and a mish. My soul is very weary. Alright. So who wants the chitin armor? You? No? Defense plus 300. No. No. Lloyd's equipment is never going to change because I'm not reducing his evasion down past 95 ever. So. You got insta-death. Who wants insta-death? Not you, apparently. Oh, I don't like that. Do you have, you have like a bullet that impedes, right? Yeah, there you go. Goodbye. Don't do that. Alright, can I actually... Oh, I can go in here. Okay. Oh god. There's so many. There's so many things. There's so many of them. Oh, there's another one back here. Didn't even see that one. Look at that. Mute. Using. Silver Thorn. What are you, Luve? Fuck. Alright, you know what? How about that? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Out of here. Gimme. Lumiere sandals. Who wants those? Probably not you, right? No, it's gotta be women, right? Women only. Alright, defense, movement up. Tio might want those. Movement up might be good for Tio. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't change your movement, but it's fine. You buckaroo. Kick your ass. Working our way up. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the chestiest of them all? Risha. It's Risha, quite frankly. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. No. Don't you come down here. Don't you come down here. Nice. Oh boy. More of these fuckers. Oh, me. Good luck. Don't do that with Tio. Go for Lloyd. Because you can't hit Lloyd. Yeah. How that? Alright. Oh. I have not scanned you. Allow me. Allow me to scan you. That could have been bad. Just barely even thought to check. Alright. Oh, fuck. Alright, so this is a fight like the other fights, right? This is definitely like a fight like all the other fights where, like... Oh god, alright, hold on. Where we have to do something specific to win the prize. Can we get 5 of them? Nah, most we can get is 4. Should have waited and let them move in first. Nice. Nice. Oh, for everybody but Lloyd, huh? Not quite enough. We got Dragon Vision. Arkenseal tried to recruit me as a stage prop, but I hate being boxed into only one kind of role. Well, you are a box. So, you know how it be. Alright, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this because it's going to be hard. And I'm not going to satisfy the conditions to get the extra points. We made it. Yeah, top floor. There's still no sign of Kia or Arios. I failed to sense this the last time I was here, but I believe there's a hidden area behind that large mirror. There is? Yes, the spiritual energy is flowing there as if being drawn inside, which likely makes it our final destination. Must be. Well, you know, we actually managed to catch up to them. Yeah. Ready your weapons. We're taking Kia back no matter what. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard fight. It's gonna be a really fucking hard fight. It's over here. Oh, another monster chest. Love that for me. Alright, have you been scanned? You have been scanned. Making sure. Got those level ups just in time. That's helpful. Alright, shit. Just a bunch of these fuckers. Okay, who cares? Hey, Randy, you wanna, like... There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, you thought. I do that. Got criminal. Are you back because you thought I was beautiful? Alright, so what's criminal do? What does that card do? Offensive arts. Deal critical damage, 30% chance. That's kind of dope. What's wing do? Prevents ailments and stat down. That's better. It's just better. I'm sorry. Like, some of these things are so cool, but, like, others are just way too practical. Like, wing and cannon, you just can't not use them. They're too good. Alright, I don't totally remember what the deal is. Do I have to do, like, half his health? Or, like... Do I actually just have to defeat him? I don't know. Here goes. We're gonna save right in front of the mirror. Alright. Arios, your ass is grass. Okay. Step inside the mirror. Is that... what the hell? But why? Hey, Arios and Maria Bell. You guys are looking spiffy. What's up, Kia? Lloyd, everyone. Sorry we weren't there to eat the hot pot that one night, Kia. So you finally come. What the fuck are you wearing? Belle, explain yourself. I just don't understand. Why are you doing this? Yeah. Yeah, I know. We all know. Everybody knows. What a shit character, man. Isn't it obvious? As a rightful descendant of the Croy family, the inheritors of the goddess's treasure, it is only natural that I carry out the duty bequeathed to me. The goddess's treasure. Can't be. You mean like the one they found in Liberl, the Oriole? So you already know of them. That simplifies things. The Septarians. 7 treasures bestowed unto mankind by Adios in ancient times past. One of them had been passed down through my family generation after generation. That is, until 1200 years ago. What are you even getting at with this? A set of unfortunate circumstances caused us to lose the divine gift we had been granted. As a result, the Croy family set into motion a grand plan to resurrect our Septarian, no matter the cost. The Land of Crossbell itself was an essential piece of the algorithm, the foundation for our greatest ceremony yet. Algorithm? Are you referring to whatever system it is that has been exploiting the Orbal network? Why, yes, I am. It is a feat of magical science, a confluence between Orbal engineering and the Croy family's alchemy. Without it, such an outlandishly large and complex ceremony could never be feasible. Ceremony made possible through magic and science, as well as alchemy. Now I get it. It's all coming together. The alchemists who built Stargazer's tower and supplied the cult with their advanced technology were the ancestors of the Croy family. It was the Croy family, wasn't it? For real? It must be. The logic adds up perfectly. And that would include the cradle Kia was slumbering in. Naturally. It was delivered to the cult by the Croy family hundreds of years ago. We granted them their object of worship, and in turn they did as we bade them. It's just as I thought. The DG cult was only a tool. One that the Croy family manipulated from the shadows to achieve their own goals. Correct. You can think of the cult as nothing more than an ensemble cast of puppets. I doubt the poor dears ever had any awareness of that little fact. Well, how was that? Enough backstory for you? I should add that Arios here has no prior connection to the Croy family. He's merely endorsing our project from a professional standpoint as our trusty collaborator. Arios. The hell has gotten into you? You really just gonna keep playing make-believe with this chick? Make-believe. Is that how you see it? You're not entirely wrong there. I agree in some respects. Well, I never. But even so, they possess the power required to bring about the change I seek. As long as that is the case, I'll gladly go along with this little fantasy of theirs. Even if I have to spit in the face of Adios herself to do it. Unbelievable. How could you? Honestly, this is all a bit too much to take in. I'm still not sure what to make of everything we've heard. But I do know one thing. One thing I can say for sure. Something about a barrier. There's no way in hell I'm letting you drag Kia into this delusion. Well, see, the thing of it is, Lloyd, she's kind of the main piece. I don't know what lies they've put in your head, but you're still the same Kia we all know and love. There's no reason to put yourself through this. You should be with us, smiling, not sitting there in pain. Lloyd. Well, Kia, Lloyd has made his case perfectly clear. What is it that you desire? Kia? What's wrong? Think about what it is you really want here. Don't you want to run over to us, jump in Lloyd's arms the way you always do? Is that how you feel safest, or you feel the most at home? Andy? And you think what you're doing here is for the best. What matters most to us is your well-being, and always has been. L-E-T-O. Well, isn't this a tender-hearted moment? Hey, Campanella, where you been? Looky what we have here. Nice and Ouroboros. So you were in league with one another after all. Oh, now I prefer to call it a mutually beneficial arrangement. Good day, everyone. I take this to mean that your preparations are complete. Haha, but of course. I dare say you'll be pleased with the progress that has been made. The bells, too, are poised to toll. All that remains is to turn the key. I wouldn't be opposed to waiting until your guests have finished up their little melodrama over there. But we really should be getting this show on the road. Time's almost up. Aye, so it is. Here they come. Who are you talking about? Time's almost up for what? The invasion. The Imperial and Republican armies are at our doorstep. No. Why don't you make yourselves comfortable and enjoy the show? Oh, fuck. Oh, look. Garrelia Fortress. Of the Empire. Of railgun fame. Oh. There they are. I think, Crossbell about to get kind of fucking nuked. Who dat? Is that somebody I know? Somebody in there? Is that one of the Vanders in there? Probably not. Probably just some Erebonian mooks. Tangram Hill. This is Calvard territory over here. I don't believe this. It's really happening. But the Defense Force stands no chance of stopping them. Correction, we already have the key to doing so. She's right there. Hey, Dieter. How you doing, bud? What are you talking about? President Croy. Uncle. To our guests from the Society, you have my deepest gratitude for cooperating with our project. You as well, Arios. Bell, everything seems to be proceeding smoothly. Yes, so far. The rest is in her hands. There you have it, Kia. You understand what you must do, yes? You are the only one that can deliver us from this crisis. Oh, she's glowing again. She's glowing again. I don't care for it. Oh boy, hey, it's Duvalie. Hey, Duvalie, how you doing? Oh, we have not seen the last of Duvalie, that's for damn sure. Novartis and one of the others. I can never remember the other one's names. Inea and Ines? I don't know which one that is. And the Sun Fort. The bells, they are tolling, they are resonating, the geofront is powering up. So, we're talking Septarians, huh? We're talking one that was lost and is being replaced through hundreds of years of alchemy and stuff and gnosis and all that. So what does that mean? What is the Septarian? What is the replacement Septarian? Hey, Yona. The heck's going on here? All this converted orbital energy is pouring into Orcus Tower. Yeah? It is, huh? Kia, no. Don't do this. I don't know what the hell you're trying to pull off, but it ends here. We must stop them. Yeah, right. Good fucking luck. Divine Blade of Wind. If you wish to pass, you'll have to go through me. Come, SSS, prove to me that you can muster up the strength to overcome the barrier that Sergei, Guy, and I could not. Well, that's interesting. It's an interesting thing to say. Alright, we're gonna fucking get our asses handed to us. I'm pretty sure we have to win this fight in order to get the points, but I'm pretty sure we don't have to win this fight to proceed with the story. Alright, here goes. He hit Lloyd, that's a bad sign. Well, I think we're all just fucking fucked at this point, huh? Arc defense is down. That's great. I mean, he's obviously immune to fucking everything we throw at him. But his stats can be lowered, so we can have debilitate. We can probably chrono down him. What's Lorelei do? Sleep. He's immune to that. Cobalt Sphere. No. Let's chrono down. Let's see if we can do that. Heal up. Let's go ahead and set up shields. So we can get through my shields anyway, which is great. Okay, this is so great for me. Cool. Let's spark dine. Let's see if this does anything. Nope. I mean, look. It's literally the only hope I have here, right? Alright, so you can go ahead and... Tira. Honestly, burst feels okay, but actually it doesn't feel okay because there's like... Yeah, you know what? We'll burst. I don't have any of my, like... my stuff, you know? My, S breaks and stuff, but, like, we can go ahead and just cast free magic. You can go ahead and do that. Free. You can go ahead and... Power Smash is delay, burn, war cry, just storm. Go ahead and power smash. You can go ahead and cast Spark Down again. You can cast Yelling Tower. Do I want to do that? Probably not, right? Shadow Blade? No. On the edge. Let's go with like, I don't know. Climb the edge. Man, he's taking like no fucking damage, huh? Go with Silverthorn. See what happens. No damage, bro. Takes no fucking damage. I mean, the only hope I have here is that Lloyd keeps dodging everything. We'll see if we can ride it out. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna fucking happen. I mean, like I said, it's literally the only win con I have. It'll be a slow one. You know what? Keep casting, like, magic. I don't know. Is there something better I could be using? Seems like it's an okay one. The problem is he's gonna land the 5% eventually, right? And if Lloyd goes down, we're just turbo fucked. Let's see. Can I debilitate him? Cobalt Sphere, mute, sleep, beat down. It's not really gonna help much. Crest might be good. It probably is, like, not. Fuck. Team Rush, that's helpful. Just have Lloyd keep doing one-on-one. That's crazy, he was able to go a second time immediately after S breaking. Oh, fuck off. Everybody dead. Alright, you get up there and fight too, Randy. What can you do for debilitating? What's Lunar Craze? Confuse? That's not gonna work. Movement and speed down? That could be helpful. Why not? Give it a shot. Alright, you go for... Spark 9. You go for heals on yourself. And as long as if we can just keep doing that, I mean, we'll win eventually, right? As long as he can't heal himself. What do we want to cast? Something good, right? Something good. What she got? Death Spiral, do it. Not very good. Alright. She's running low on EP, so let's just go ahead. We have 99 of these, so we might as well just use that. Right? Totally fine. You know what? You take one too. We're actually kind of in control here. I'm not super worried. Unless he manages to hit Lloyd. In which case, we're turbo fucked. Right? Like, that's it. If he doesn't hit Lloyd, we win. If he does hit Lloyd and Lloyd goes down, then game over. Focus on me, buddy. Nice. It's fine. Randy can keep dying, it's fine. I don't mind if Randy keeps dying. He's my like decoy. I don't know, man. I think we're in okay shape. Keep healing. Keep doing that. Keep doing minimal damage. Keep doing minimal damage. Keep healing. I think we're in a good rhythm here. Again, as long as he doesn't hit Lloyd, we win. Well, this is dead. So, problem. We'll just Athelas Lloyd, it'll be fine. Don't come down here and start killing me. Alright, Lloyd's back up. Back up and in business. Back to dodging. We're good. Oh, he hit him again. That's bad. That's so bad. Stop hitting him. Yikes. I'm just gonna take a big-ass Tyrol Bomb. Back up to almost full health. Alright, we're in business again. Well, okay. Okay. Back in business. Back in business. You know, if Randy didn't miss half his attacks, this would have been over a lot quicker. Take an EP charge. That's what I have him for. It's a shame I am like not getting all the points anyway, because we're actually in a position where we're actually going to get like probably one of the hardest fights in the game and actually do it. Although there's another one that's coming up that's even harder. so shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Whiskey. Get fucked, Arios. And this is the power of an evade tank. Yeah? Yeah? How about that, Arios? How about that? We did it. Is that all you got? I'll admit, you've caught me by surprise. Perhaps you truly do have what it takes to surpass us. Huh? The fuck you talking about? I can no longer detect a presence from Arios. Oh, he's not dead. A body double. Damn. That's no fair. We won in the fight. You don't get to win in the cutscene. That's some fucking horse shit. That's no fair. I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Fret not, their lives will be spared. If your concentration were interrupted, the outcome would suffer for it, and we wouldn't want that now, would we? I know. I won't hesitate anymore. No, Kia, don't do it. Well, actually, you kind of have to now, because otherwise we're going to get blown off the planet. By some railguns. The network underneath the geofront. Cross bell, you mean? That looks very Azure to me. Look at those bells making a cross. It's almost too literal. This light. What the hell's happening? It's the 7 elements. Their spiritual density is reaching critical levels. Ah. Kia, what's up? Kia? Rousing success. And with that, the Septarian of Mirage is resurrected at last. Actually, I stand corrected, for this is the birth of a being that transcends its predecessor, the Septarian of Zero. The Septarian of Zero? This can't be happening. Lloyd, everyone. Kia, is that really you? Yes. Let's go, Belle. As you wish. Take care of them if you would, Arios. Understood. Kia, where are you going? I have to go kill a whole bunch of people now. Sorry, and thank you for everything. Never forget that I love you all. This seems bad. I feel like this is probably bad, right? It's probably pretty fucking bad. Hey, look, it's Wald, not in demon form. And Dieter, and Sigmund, and Shirley. And Maria Bell, and Kia. Quite a rogues gallery, huh? Oh. There you shrimp. Now look at you all floaty and glowy. Kia, or no, perhaps it would be more appropriate to call you the Divine Child, as the cult did. You have my deepest gratitude for making your second coming to this world. As the current patriarch of the Croy family, it is my honor to welcome you. I believe we can dispense with the formalities, Father. We must go and pick up our newly received gifts. And Dieter's just standing there like, what the fuck are you wearing? Oh yes, how could I forget? My, but it does warm the heart to see my hard work finally come to fruition. To you, the inheritor of one of the great treasure's power, on behalf of the Grand Master of Ouroboros, allow me to congratulate you on your rebirth. They are hardly adequate for such a momentous occasion, but I hope you will accept these gifts. Please take them. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, they got mechs. Oh, they got mechs. This is not the last time we're going to see mechs in this series, I promise you that. It's like 3 whole Potter modders. Okay, but can they take on 2 armies at the same time, though? Because they're gonna have to. Holy shit. Wow, they're so cool. There's some fine toys you're getting. Divine Archaisms. Aeons. 3 interfaces through which the miracles of a Septarian can be performed. Oh. Well, that changes things. They exceed every expectation I could have had. Thank you, our esteemed guests from the Society. We are in your debt. You sure are. Don't forget it. It's the least we can do to repay your gracious financial assistance. I should be thanking you for providing me an avenue to apply all the data we've accumulated from the Gordius series. Ah, man. Ren just can never catch a break, can she? Lest we forget, this too is the will of our Grandmaster. There is no need to feel indebted to us. So is this all part of the Phantasmal Blaze plan? Hinted at in Trails in the Sky 3rd. How generous of you. Kia, will you do the honors? Yes, right away. Here comes Calvard. That's a lot of dead people. Here comes more Calvard. I bet they just saw what happened and are like, I don't really think I want to keep going. So tanks can't beat this thing, but I bet a pair of Tonfas and a stun halberd can. Like we're not fighting that, right? There's no way we're fighting that. Here comes Arabonia. Invading Crossbell, like they do. Being an empire and shit. Invading just comes with the territory. Some more invading. Jesus Christ. Who we got there? This can be Guerrilla Fortress Commander, huh? 5th Armored Division has been completely wiped out. I can hardly believe it myself. Some sort of humanoid weapon showed up and mowed them down like they were nothing. That's preposterous. No matter, we will not tolerate this act of defiance. Activate the railway guns. Target Crossbell City. Oh, that's bad. Avoid densely populated areas. That really doesn't... It's not going to matter. Our goal is to send them a message. You fucking ready for this? We are sure as shit going to revisit this moment in Trails of Cold Steel. Best you believe. So, what you're telling me, Septarian of Mirage has just decided that these things just don't exist anymore. That doesn't exist anymore. It's the power of a Septarian, man. Wow, Nelly. Holy shit. Haha. Bravo. Bravo. The Septarian of Zero, eh? A fitting name. All it touches turns to null. 3 pinnacles of the Gordius series, all in unison. Through the Divine Child, they are able to act autonomously as the agents of her miracles. This will make for a most fascinating report. I can hardly wait to submit it. It's impressive, no doubt. That it is, and yet this is only the beginning, isn't that right? This moment marks Crossbell's consecration as the continent's promised land. The might of the Empire and Republic is no more. But from this hallowed ground, a new order shall ascend. You always want to hear the words new order. You want to hear that. That's how you know you're the good guys. That's what the good guys say. And the world over will bear witness as the Croy family's righteous ideals become reality. Ah ha 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 ha. Well, there you have it. Now we know what we're up against. I can't believe this. Please, someone tell me this is all just a bad dream. No, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse in about 2 minutes. I wish I were able to. Not even nightmares could be this cruel. Couldn't be more right. Behind every miracle is a harsh reality. There they are. Secretary McLean, are you alright? The Crossbell Defense Force. Oh, hell. Resistance is futile. That voice. God fucking damn it. Defense Force has already secured the perimeter surrounding Michelin. Please surrender peacefully. Noelle. How could you? She's not happy about it. She's certainly not happy about it. Well done, Second Lieutenant Seeker. It's time I return to Orcus Tower. I'll leave you to handle their arrest. Yes, sir. Wait, stop. One question for you, Arios. Just one more question. You've been collaborating with the Croy family for years now. If that's the case, then... I mean, look. Look, man. All signs point to it. Every single sign, especially after talking with Nielsen, they all point there. Did you kill Guy Bannings? Are you the one who took my brother from me? Huh? Couldn't be. Being serious here? Yes. That's exactly right. There you go. End of chapter 4. We got time. Let's keep it on. We're into another interlude now. From that day forward, the independent state of Crossbell, by virtue of its categorically inviolable power, promoted a daring diplomatic coalition. Proposal: the establishment of the United Nations of Zemuria with Crossbell as its leader. This framework, which prohibited all military action and guaranteed free economic activity, was enticing to small countries and autonomous states suffering under the Empire and the Republic's iron fists. Liberal Remiferia and Arteria initially opposed the Union as excessive and imperious, but in time they too capitulated, unable to push back against the growing momentum. In Calvard, an economic crisis arose as a result of the events in Crossbell. Before long, anti-immigration terrorism began to run rampant within the Republic. I have a feeling we'll revisit that in Trails Through Daybreak. Meanwhile, Erebonia found itself engulfed in a civil war between the noble and reformist factions as rumors spread that the Blood and Iron Chancellor had been assassinated. You best believe we will be revisiting that in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. Unofficially, Ouroboros made its endorsement of Crossbell known to every nation on the continent. That's bold of them. Soon, nothing and no one would be able to stand in the way of President Croy's ambitions. Except us, the heroes. Red Constellation Assault Ship Beowulf. Hey Shirley, how you doing? Boring, that went way too quickly. How come the big hunks of metal get to have all the fun? No one's even trying to invade anymore after they wiped that first wave clean off the continent. Everything alright, Shirley? Hey, Daddy. I was wondering, don't you think it's time we got out of this place? Things aren't really hitting the fan over in the Empire. Be way more fun over... Things are really hitting the fan over in the Empire. Be way more fun over there, wouldn't it? The Republic sounds like a blast, too. Anywhere but here, really. Still have a contract to fulfill. If you're feeling bored, you could always occupy yourself with that delinquent. Wald, I guess he can put up a good fight when he demonizes. When he's off his pills, I have better time squaring off against sewer rats. Besides, he went out on his own he went out to do his own thing for today. Heck if I know where, though. What about your new friends from the Society? They seem plenty entertaining. I don't know, they're not bad, but I'm just not sure if we're compatible, you know? What's that broad in the armor looks way out of my league. Very perceptive of you. Still, you'll only waste away sulking like this. What about our little deserter? He's making his way over to Mainz as we speak. Yeah? Still hasn't learned his lesson yet, huh? He's really stupid enough to put up his dukes against us? Don't undersell him just yet. He's no weakling. Not as much of one as you seem to think, at least. Really, I'm just not saying it. Whatever. If you think he's so tough, you can have him, Daddy. That may just be for the best. Your new favorite playmate is still closer than you think, after all. Really? You mean she didn't go back to Calvard? Haley's forces have been spotted near Amorca village. Intel says Yin has been among them ever since the raid on Crossbell City. He's a stubborn bastard, that Sal. Turns out the entertainment you're looking for has been here all along. Who cares about that four-eyed schmuck? I'm gunning for the real main attraction. Yeah, now I'm getting revved up. Never got a chance to go all the way back. Never got a chance to go all the way back at Arkansas. Next time I get my hands on her, I'm really gonna have some fun. Knock yourself out. Hey, Wald. How you doing? Everything good? Yeah, you did that, remember? I don't know, man. It's gonna be kind of awkward. I think it might be a little awkward. Damn. Wald? Is that my dude Dino? Is that my dude Dino? What a dude. Dino, what do you... Wald. It really is you, Wald. Where have you been? We've all been so worried. So glad you're safe. Everyone else got hurt pretty bad. A couple were let out of the hospital, but they haven't come back to Ignis at all. It's gonna be okay, though, right, Walt? As long as you're here again, then... Rude. Saber Vipers are over. Don't bother trying to follow me. I'm not gonna say it twice. No, you can't mean that. Come on, Wald. You're our leader, the one we've always been able to count on. The others said the demon who attacked us that night was you, but that can't be right. Tell me it's not true, Wald, please. Stop. Oh, testaments. You have some nerve showing your face here, Wald Wales. For everything you put down the downtown district through, not on our watch. Somebody has to put a stop to you. Well, why'd you do it? What was even in it for you? You know you're behind this. You turned into that monster and wrecked our holy ground. You betrayed our men, spilled their blood. They trusted you, believed in you. You're despicable. So, where are Wazzy and Q-Ball? That's a good fucking question. Where are Wazzy and Q-Ball? Where the fuck have they been? Not that they ever belonged here. They finally turned tail and run. Shut your damn mouth. They'll definitely come back. They're not like you. Oh, yeah? They have their own mission, one they're duty-bound to fulfill. Oh? What's that mean? That's why even if they did leave the city, we know they haven't abandoned us. May not know exactly what they're doing, but we believe in them. Ha 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 ha. Believe in this. A mission, huh? That's so. Maybe we'll get to settle things for good after all. Ain't that right? Wazzy. Hey guys, how y'all doing? And with that, the focus of the Phantasmal Blaze plan now shifts to Erebonia. Coming soon in Trails of Cold Steel. Will you be staying here to observe for the time being like we planned? That is correct. I will remain at hand until the proper stage has been set in the Empire. This new Septarian of Zero compares quite favorably to the power of the long-absent Septarian of Mirage. What's more, it seems to wield latent abilities that the original could have never possessed. I'm looking forward to seeing how far the Croy family's alchemy can take this. My, Professor, you're just chomping at the bit over this, aren't you? Speaking of which, it seems our old rivals are finally starting to make their move. Oh, really? They are they? Come on, you gotta show us. Yes, think of it as an opportunity. Their position differs inherently from our own. Perhaps clarifying just how much would be wise for the future. I will trust the two of you to see to that. I intend to stay here and continue gathering data on the Septarian of Zero. Or may have the potential to serve as the ultimate interface, one capable of linking mankind to the gods. Oh, Kia. What have you gotten yourself into? You troublesome child, you. You seem to ... a lot now. Kia. Oh, she's a girl. Have your eyes recovered? Yes. The dizziness stopped and I can see colors again. It's all because of you, Kia. Thank you so much. I'm glad. But you don't have to thank me, Shizuku. You and everyone at the hospital worked hard for this, right? All I did was give the final push. You changed reality to make her eyes work again. Just kind of like how she decided Garrelia Fortress didn't exist anymore. If you say so. Besides, it'd be a waste not to put this power I was given to good use. This is a sacrifice I'm willing to make if it means I can give you the gift of sight back. But Kia... I mean, I'm happy, I really am. I've been blind for so long, I always felt like I only made life harder for Father. And in all the time we've been best friends, I've never even seen your face. And now that I finally can, it makes me so happy that I could cry, but... Still, Kia, are you really okay? Is this really what you want? To be apart from Lloyd and the others? To be forced to do all these scary things? I don't like it. What they're doing to you isn't right. Miss Maria Bell, Mr. Croy, and not just them, Father too. Shizuku. Thank you, Shizuku. I love you so much. But I'm fine. I knew what I was getting myself into when I made my decision. So you don't have to worry for my sake, okay? Fragments. Crossing False Paradise. So we have Fragments. This is the interlude chapter before the final chapter. Knox Prison. Great! We're in jail. I love that for me. Hey Lloyd, how you doing? Well, this blows. This fucking blows. Hey, Noelle, what's up? The other members of the SSS are under protection in separate locations. Sorry to tell you that you're the only one here, Lloyd. You don't need to apologize to me. Protection is a funny way to put it, though, don't you think? So what exactly is it that you're protecting us from? I'm sure you've pieced it all together by now. Who was behind the raid on the city, I mean. The ones who hurt Fran, your one and only sister, Noelle. I know. But still, I'm a proud member of the CGF. Even if the name of our emblem changes, my responsibilities won't. I have a duty to uphold to my state as a soldier. If I don't, then Crossbell will be wiped off the map by the Empire and the Republic. Noelle. I get it, Lloyd. I know that what they're doing to Kia isn't right, and having to rely on the Society of all people makes me sick. But you saw it, didn't you? The Imperial Army fired those terrible railway guns straight at us. They're weapons of mass destruction. Had they hit, hundreds of people would have died. There was no other way. I'm sorry. I know I don't have any right to say this to you, Lloyd. No right to even be here. All the same, I can't imagine you'll be detained forever. Once the crisis has passed, you'll likely be acquitted and released. So please, just stay patient for now. Oh, we can fix her. We can fix her. I mean, she's kind of right, though. Like, what else? What else? What was the other option? Maybe not to goad them into war, maybe? That was maybe an option, but... you know, I mean, hey. Failed Kia, I failed to protect her. To see the burden she had been carrying long before that day. So wrapped up in trying to protect everyone, I neglected the one person who needed it most. Both Kia's origins and the person who killed my brother. I swore with my heart and soul that I would uncover those two truths. I'm sorry, Guy. Looks like I'm not ready to catch up to you after all. Couldn't keep my promise. What do I do now? What can I do? I don't even know anymore. You can break out of jail. Bro, you ready for this? This is so cool. Pathetic. I cannot remember what voice I gave him. Pathetic. Garcia. He's back. Look at you. You're really the same hotshot detective who put us behind bars. Makes me feel like a chump for spending the last 6 months eating cold slop in this hellhole. Leave me alone. Say what you want. We both know you have no one to blame but yourself for ending up here. The fact that we were the ones to finally arrest you is just a matter of us being in the right place at the right time. That's the truth of it. That barrier wasn't one we got over by our own merit. You're a real killjoy, kid. But I'll cut you some slack. Talk of the yard's been that things are going down the shitter out there. Who'd have thought the CEO of the IBC was the brains behind it all? Man's more of a dictator than the president. Yeah, it usually goes that way, doesn't it? Now you've rattled the cages of the Red Constellation, the Society, the CDF, hell, even the Divine Blade of Wind. You're fucked, man. It's one royal flush I wouldn't want to deal into, that's for sure. Little piece of unsolicited advice, your best bet is to wait out the storm. You have to be a damn fool trying to face what's shaking down out there. Yeah, but I'm the main character, you see. I have to be the one to do it. Hey, maybe it runs in the family. That's right, you knew my brother, didn't you? Guess you could say we were acquainted. Stubborn son of a bitch, never quit sticking his nose where it didn't belong, no matter how much we threatened him. And yet his same smug ass would stroll up to you at a food cart an hour later to shoot the breeze over a few drinks. Goddess, he was annoying. Yeah, sounds like guy, alright. Honestly, I couldn't picture someone like him going down to anyone, not even death itself. Guess I was wrong, though. World's just full of surprises. He never gave up the fight, did he? Not even for a second. I'll say, it wasn't just Ravach either. Man was barking up everyone's tree. Corrupt Diet members, intelligence agents, both Imperial and Republican. Hell, he even managed to sniff out Joachim a Selge away. He had the real fire in his belly, that much I can't deny. Right. Wait a minute. Don't go getting the wrong idea. Guy Bannings wasn't some superhero, you got that? Huh? In terms of sheer power and instinct, McLean would cream him every time. He could never hold a candle to Sergei the Scrutinous when it came to fighting smarter instead of harder. If it's sound judgment and deduction skills you want, that bastard Dudley was always a cut above him. Brother had his limits. I mean, of course, but... there's one thing he had going for him that no one else did. Was it something lame like power of friendship? To say it was his tenacity. Yeah, okay, so yeah. He never gave up. Oh. So it kept him on his feet, more likely than not. Taking action was second nature to him. Gave him the moxie to punch above his weight, the odds be damned. Wasn't that he was in over his head, either. He knew exactly what he was doing. The man left an impression on you, much as I hate to admit it. Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head on. Follow your heart and intuition and grasp the truth with your own two hands. Oh, that's Guy talking. That's not Garcia. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do. If there was anything that kept my brother going, it was his desire to protect everything that was important to him. Not just his family and loved ones, but Crossbell itself. Think of it that way, maybe that included all of you and Ravach, too. The hell? Trust me, I know how it sounds. You probably wouldn't need his help, let alone want it. I think more than anything, he wanted to know what made Crossbell tick, even if that meant breaking it open to look inside. That way, he could strive to protect this land and its people in his own way, day in and day out. So that's the man he was. An absolute grade A bona fide idiot. Yeah. That's one department I could never hope to catch up to him in. Still, I'm his younger brother. I'm gonna take after him in some respects, whether I like it or not. What are you saying? I'm saying I'm gonna break out of prison, Garcia. Oh, hell no, don't tell me. You're not thinking of busting out. To me, staying here would be the real escape. I don't plan on running away when I've got a truth to get to the bottom of. As a detective of the CPD's Special Support Section, I'll free my comrades from captivity and take Kia back, I swear it. Something, something, overcome barrier, something, something. You're even more of a half-wit than he was. Garcia? Let's see what you got, kid. What can a little punk like you hope to accomplish during a shit show like this? Here's your chance to prove just how determined you really are. Bitchin'. Garcia's on our team. What the? Sounds like it's coming from the cell in the back. Yeah, all you got, you snot-nosed little wimp. A fight? Hey, break it up. What's going on in there? It's because of you that I'm stuck in this crowbar hotel. Say your prayers, you son of a bitch. Oh, please. Damn it, he's not stopping. Ready your weapon. Oldest trick in the damn book. Oldest fucking trick in the fucking book, man. It's Tales of Vesperia all over again. Cease this at once, Rossi. Don't make me shoot. Okay. Come on, we're just having a little fun. Didn't mean to get so carried away. Gee, bastard. Say goodbye to all that good behavior you've racked up. Now step back and keep your hands where we can see them. Short-staffed or not, we shouldn't have put the two of them in the same cell. You alright? Injuries must be internal. Hurry up and call a doctor. Actually, I'd rather you didn't. Ugh. You little... Literally the oldest trick in the book. Wish there was another way we could have pulled this off. That hurt. A little late for that, kid. It's your idea. I thought you were out of your damn mind when you told me to hate you. Never pegged you as the hustling type. And I never knew Ravash was hiding a budding actor in its ranks. Really did break one of my back molars, though. Promise is a promise. I'll back you up till we get outside, so what's the plan? This is the 3rd floor of the prison, so they should have fewer soldiers stationed here. Our goal is to find a way to break through the gaps in their patrols and escape from the ground level. Do I have weapons? As your Enigma 2 has been confiscated, you will be unable to use arts. All of your items have been seized, so be mindful of your HP. Great! Alright, we're gonna save. Hopefully we don't get our asses handed to us. Can I rest here? I can rest here. Good to know. Ravash. Okay, I can't go in there, but I can go in here. Got battle scopes. Sounds 25 for life for chest slaughter. You don't want any of this, buddy. Celestial Bomb, alright. When it has to be locked up, this is what I had in mind. Well, you should have been more specific. Nope. Whoop. What do you... I guess we're fighting them. Kinda don't really want to beat these guys up. Kinda... I guess they're not innocent, but like, you know... The alarm system from his Enigma. Well, guess we're fucked. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back and heal up. Because we can. Because we can. Emergency puppet. I think in my next life, I'd like to be something more than a chest. I'd like to travel all over the world helping people, getting them just what they need when they need it. Yeah, in my next life, I'd love to be a crate. You could think bigger. You know, you could think bigger. Honestly? Oh, Christ. Why you got big old dogs? Why you got big dogs? Rude. Also, I don't have, like, all my ability to dodge. You know? Stop hitting me, it's rude. Start using warhounds. Old CGF would never have done this. It's like they learned a few things from Ravach's results. Chances are they're pumping those pups with drugs to control them too. Old boys looked like a bunch of fine trained killers, didn't they? Gonna go heal up. I'll go heal up. They said be mindful of my HP. Why use items when I can just very quickly run back and heal? You know? You know? Dear bomb? Busting out of here? Great, take me with you. What do you mean I'm too heavy? I mean, you weigh too much. Can't carry a chest out with me. You know? Great. More dudes. Rossi, and that kid from the SSS? Alright, I'm just gonna do one of these. I don't think you have what it takes to get out of this sorry-ass state. I don't trust myself to do something like this on my own. With you backing me up, I may just be able to pull this prison break off. Power of friendship. Look at you turning over to the dark side. You wanna hear me complaining? Let's bust this joint. Let's do it. Let's bust it. Bet you're wishing you kept that get out of jail free card you found back in the Ravach hideout right about now. Hey man. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a lot. That's a lot. There's a lot of them. Charge in now. Let's do it. Alright, so Garcia still has his S-break. How'd they make it down here so quickly? Because you guys are weak. A lot of them. Oh, he only hits one? Oh, that's bad. Don't love that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal. This is kind of crazy. There we go. If I can just get enough. There we go. Now we're in business. Stop it. Fuck it. Whew. Actually did it. Say though, I'm impressed you still pack a punch even after all this time in prison. Wow. He's gonna punch you in the face now. What you talking about? Alright. I'm just hoping that we get to save before like a big whole cutscene thing happens. I'm just not sure. Randy and the Red Constellation's leader are insanely strong too, but you're definitely no slouch. Talking about the Scarlet Ogre, yeah? Zygmunt Orlando? He and I crossed paths all the time back in my Jaeger days, so believe me when I say he's more monster than human. Here's a little girl's a chip off the old block, too. Yeah, when it comes to pure combat strength, she might even be more than a match for the society. Then again, one of their members in particular is more formidable than I can even comprehend. You're seriously itching to break out of here and face them all head on. Hey man, I have 95% evasion. I'll win. Talk about a light at the end of the tunnel. It's the price of freedom. Well, shit. Here it says it's in that room over there. Alright. Got my stuff. Everything accounted for. Alright, I'm gonna drop a save here, just in case. If this ends up being like hours long or whatever, we can always just come back to here. Alright, I'm gonna save again. Alright, here we go. Out we go. Broke out of jail. It's real fucking easy, apparently. Garcia? Our little partnership ends here. You're on your own now. Huh? Despite everything, I still got a responsibility as the leader of Ravach's rank and file. Not just to them, I owe it to our Don as well. Can't just abandon them to save myself. Wait. Why even help me come this far if you had no intention of escaping? Can't seriously be thinking of facing the defense force alone. They're too much, even for you. This ain't your battle to fight, kid. You got a truth to get to the bottom of. You said it your own damn self. Besides, your crew is waiting for you, not to mention that little girl of yours. You really have time to waste on a no-account convict like me? Thank you, Garcia. As a member of the CPD, I can't advocate you staging a breakout, so I guess all I can say is... take care of yourself. As if I needed you to tell me that. Lloyd Bannings, that's some little brother he's left behind. Kid's got a good head on his shoulders, I'll give him that much. There he is. Don't let him get away. Right where I want them. Bring it on, the killing bear's ready to maul your worthless asses. Watch over him, Adios. There's pleroma grass blooming here, too. Must have happened while I was in custody. Is this because of Kia? Everything begins once I cut my way through here. For now, I have to focus on getting to the highway. There's a path out of all this. I know it. I just have to keep my wits about me. And also, something barrier something. Alright, I'm saving again, just in case. We're not quite at time yet, but, you know. I don't want to fight things, so we're just gonna quickly make our way through here. Shit. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright. Not good. Oh, I remember this. Gotta break their line of sight somehow. Target confirmed. I remember this part. It's Lloyd Bannings. Execute pincer formation. No way around it. This feels like it's gonna be a long cutscene. It's alright, we'll be fine. Because I really want to see what happens next. I would love, because I'm pretty sure I remember what reveals are coming up. So that'll be good to end it on that, I'm sure. Uniforms may be different, but they're just as unshakable as ever. Come on, Lloyd Bannings, you can do this. Fugitive spotted. I have to fight things myself, huh? Fuck. It's a good thing I have 95% evasion. Well, what? What do you mean I keep getting hit? What are you talking about? Did I not equip my equipment? Wait a second. And we're just gonna lose. Hold on. I don't know if I can see my equipment. This is crazy. I have to heal up. Because they're not missing me at all, ever. I have to see. Can I, like, do I get to move? Or is this all cutscene? It's gonna be from the freight line. Hell or high water, I have to make it out of here in one piece. Well, that didn't work. Commendable effort. Who'd have thought a simple detective could hold out so long against the born-again defense force? Is he a former teammate of 2nd Lieutenant Seekers? Maybe we shouldn't be so surprised. I've talked to disarm him now. Orders are to take him alive. I don't think so. Damn. Can still move? Let me understand. Why bother going this far? Can you just not stomach your precious crossbell changing so much? Wake up. No matter how much you struggle, you'll never make a difference all on your own. That's not true. The only thing stopping us from making a difference is refusing to stand up and try. Something barrier, something power of friendship, overcome barriers. I refuse to be swept away by this. I refuse to just close my eyes and let the truth pass me by. People I care about need me, and I swear I'll take them back. So understand this, I will never give up. No matter how many times you knock me down, I won't surrender. You can break my legs, but I'll always get back on my feet. What's with this guy? He's really cringe, isn't he? What a shame. Charge him on my command, men. Let's see him get up after this. Aim for the legs. Man, I almost made it through. Almost made it through a stream without getting spammed. Almost. Fucking almost. Don't back down, Lloyd. Not until the bitter end. Kia, Leto, Randy, Wazzy, Chief Sergey. Please give me your strength. I don't remember. I'm disappointed in you. I mean, I have a guess, but I'm not totally sure. You seem to... Yeah, okay, it is. It is. Alright. You seem to have forgotten to include someone in your prayer. Woof. Huh? What was that? Sounds like coming from inside my head. Grr. Woof woof. Grr woof. Hey, Zeit, you look a little different. I remember you not being that massive. What's going on, bud? You grew a little bit. Leave now, soldiers of this false paradise. This man falls under my charge. Okay, bye. No, I guess not. Confounded beast. Hey, that's my dog. This crossbow defense force would never let themselves surrender to a mere cryptid. He's not a mere cryptid, you piece of shit. He ate him. Must I repeat myself? No, we're good, bye. Bye, guys. So, Zeit, you wanna fucking start explaining a little bit? It would seem I gave them a great deal more shock than I had intended. It's been ages since I've assumed this form after all. Perhaps I may have forgotten just how to restrain myself. Woof. So many things I could say about this right now, but I'll keep it short and ask just one question. And that would be... The hell, Zeit? How is your timing always this good? You ready? You ready for more fucking reveals? You ready to have your mind fucking explode? A holy beast sent by Adios? So. Well, that is not entirely correct. It will be simpler if you think of me in such terms. You already know of the Septarians bestowed upon mankind by the grace of the goddess in times past. We holy beasts are tasked with keeping vigil over those treasures as well as their keepers. This motherfucker is like Ragnard. He is to the Septarian of Mirage as Ragnard was to the Oriole. When you say we, does that include the dragon that appeared during the Liberl incident? Excellent deduction. That dragon is known as Ragnard. He is indeed one of my brethren. He remained in the land now known as Liberl for centuries to observe the Septarian of space. However, even I am unaware of his current location now that his oath has been fulfilled. It's a little tough to follow. But would that mean you've been here in Crossbell since the distant past yourself? That's correct. I have dwelled in this land since before the Great Collapse over 1,200 years ago. As for the reason the Septarian of Mirage vanished from its domain, as well as the actions man took in their misguided attempts to revive it, both are knowledge that I hold to a certain extent. Those are things the others and I never had the means to unearth on our own. Septarian of Mirage, gifted by the goddess and inherited by the Croy family. Why did it disappear, and why does Kia, of all people, bear the burden of trying to replace it? Please, Zeit, I have to know the truth. Not just about what happened 1,200 years ago, but how it relates to what Kia went through 700 years later. Very well. I presented myself in this form with every intention of telling you. Septarian that Adios bestowed upon this land. Its name was Demiurgos, the treasure that governed the power of Mirage. Mirage is the element that controls perception and cognition. So too does it hold dominion over causality. A portion of this land's people had a goal for its power, and at the center of their shared aspirations was the Croy family. That goal was to unseat Adios as a supreme deity, in lieu of a god that could walk amongst mankind. Sounds like the cult. A god that could guide its people through empathy and infinite wisdom. A god that could change the very fabric of fate itself. Interesting. On the surface, its power resembles that of the Oriole, which could grant man's desires without end. However, Demiurgos was bestowed with a high-minded dignity, and so was not subject to the same faults as the Shining Ring. Within it was the wisdom and judgment to guide humanity without corrupting it in the process. In wielding this power, Demiurgos was thus capable of shepherding mankind onto its proper path. And it would have done so had its own heart not reached its limit. The world is an irrational place, and the people who live upon it are comprised of their numerous natures and deeds. To understand them and steer their course, the Septarian required a sense of empathy, just as humans have. With time, that empathy deteriorated Demiurgos' heart, giving way to an enervating anguish. It feared that if things continued, it would come to harm those it sought to protect. Thus, with a heavy heart, it steeled its resolve and made its decision. So, by unthreading the nexus of its own causality, the Septarian of Mirage disappeared from this world. It unmade itself by deciding that it no longer existed. That's fucked. So that's what happened. What about the people it left behind? What did they do? Well, apparently they tried to make a new one. In the wake of the Septarians' departure, they were left bewildered, sorrowed, and frightened. But instead of reflecting upon the motivations behind Demiurgos' choice, they strayed from the path that it sought to lead them onto. Thereafter, those zealots became obsessed with creating an entity commensurate to the Septarian they had lost. In the beginning, they were clueless, merely stumbling through the darkness, but after 700 years, they had gathered enough knowledge to not only develop, but master their own unique practice. Alchemy, a magical art capable of giving form to the formless. It was then that the grand plan was formulated. They founded the cult as a pawn to play from the shadows, then entrusted them with rearing the future core of the new Septarian. Land of Crossbell would then need to be primed for their grand ceremony, pinnacle of alchemical transmutation. Those were the measures outlined in the alchemists of the Croy family several hundred years ago. To ensure their plan was financially feasible, the Croy family adopted a public image as prestigious bankers. Meanwhile, the cult began the steps to eventually awaken the core that had become the object of their worship. 500 years later, we have arrived at our current predicament. It's also unbelievable. I feel like I can finally grasp the big picture. No, you're still missing a few pieces, Lloyd. I'll tell you that much. Zeit, Mariabelle called Kia the Septarian of Zero. What does she mean by that? Does that make her different from the Septarian of Mirage? Unfortunately, I do not have the answer you seek. Could be that the Croy family made an unexpected discovery as their 1200-year delusion began to materialize. If that is the case, they may not have created an entity to equal Demiurgos. That is to say, the Septarian of Zero may very well surpass the might of the original. Aeon of White is one such example. Power it demonstrated was not that of its own, but rather of a Septarian. However, the Septarian of Mirage did not possess the ability to manipulate reality so instantaneously. That faculty is more akin to a different higher element, space. Assuming there is even more to their artificial Septarian than we currently know, I cannot begin to fathom what it may be capable of. Afraid you'd say that. There's one more thing I'd like to ask. Based on what you've told me, Kia, she isn't really human, is she? She is, and yet she is not. Kia is a synthetically created being designed to serve as the core of a manufactured Septarian. She's most likely a homunculus that was created through advanced transmutation. This is some Full Metal Alchemist shit, man. Yeah, but she's adorable. Probably realized the truth herself a long time ago, and yet never once did she stop smiling for us. Okay, can I save, though? Can I save? Hey, Zeit. Now what? It's the Calvardian border? Yes, the Defense Force soldiers should have difficulty finding us here. This will be a good opportunity to rest. Thanks, Zeit. You really saved me back there. Y'all ready for this? What is that? A barrier of some sort that appeared around Crossbell City. It would seem that only those that are permitted may freely enter and exit. Those that are not cannot pass through it at all, be they living creatures or machines. Gotta be kidding. As you saw when you escaped, pleroma grass has begun to bloom all throughout the state of Crossbell. It would be accurate to think of it as a sign that the land itself has become one with the newly born Septarian. Just what is pleroma grass? Heard that it shares some sort of connection to the septium veins underground. It was once the proverbial eyes of the former Septarian of Mirage, As it bloomed, Demiurgos could observe and understand the surface world. It is also capable of distorting the surrounding space when spiritually linked to the Septarian. That is the most probable cause of the cryptid's sudden emergence. Such beings should not exist on this plane by nature. I think I understand those disgusting rituals the DG cult was conducting. They were all about taking advantage of the Pleroma grass's properties to perfect Gnosis, right? Yes, their goal was to accumulate the knowledge and personalities of the victims who fell to the drug's influence. Said corpus of data would subsequently be transferred into the girl slumbering within the cradle of the Sun Fort. Vast amounts of information would then self-organize to nurse forth the high-minded dignity they sought to recreate. Then, after 500 years, the core of the Septarian awoke. It's the extent of my knowledge. The situation in which you find yourself is the will of the cult's puppet masters meticulously crafted over the course of centuries. On that topic, the choices presented to you now are rather limited. Would you not prefer to flee to foreign soil until the storm has subsided? Nah, man, I'm the main character. I gotta beat the final boss and win the game. My uncle's home is in Calvard, so it's true that I have somewhere to lay low if I had to. But no, that's not an option. There's work to be done here. I have answers to find and a case to crack. Do you now? Solving this crisis and uncovering the truth will be more than just a one-man job, too. Ellie, Tio, Randy, and not just them, everyone. I need all their strength. So you see, I can't run, I can't hide. I have to go back and face it all. Sorry to do this after you brought me all the way here, but I still have a duty to fulfill. What truth are you hoping to ascertain? Isn't it obvious? I don't care about her powers or where she came from. I want to know is what Kia wants more than anything else in this world, and I need to hear it straight from her heart. Chances are I'll never be able to find that out unless I bring her home. It's also the matter of what happened to the old Septarian. How can we expect Kia to shoulder the burden Demiurgos couldn't? Kia's like family to me. I could never just sit by and let her suffer that fate. So I'm gonna take her back, even if that means kicking the President and Arios off their pedestals. Good to see a little Hold on. Good to see a little stint in the clink hasn't changed Crossbell's Father of the Year. Where the fuck have you been, Wazzy? Well? Did you see it coming? Because it's interesting, looking back now, and seeing all the times that specifically he, mentioned church stuff, and Adios, and stuff, and all the little weird interactions he had with Reese. You look back on it and you're like, huh. Yeah, okay. Wait, Abbas and Reese and Kevin too? Good to see you again, Bannings. Indeed, it's been too long. How you been hanging these past 4 months? Thanks for remembering me, by the way, he said to Falcom. Hard to forget the names and faces of the Septian Church's Gralsritter. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wazi Hemisphere, a Sapphire Testament. Otherwise known as the Ninth Dominion of the Gralsritter of the Septian Church. Fucking Wazi, man. Fucking Wazi. It's a pleasure to make your reacquaintance. Incidentally, I am a knight of the Gralsritter. I work in the service of Wazi. So he's the squire, just like Reese is to Kevin. Gotta be kidding me. Have you two really been stringing me along all this time? Oh god, yeah. Oh, all the way since the beginning. His group was called the Testaments, you dumbass. When we first met Reese, neither of you said even a word about any of this. My apologies, I pretended not to know who he was. Obviously, that would have blown a lot of... that would have been a... come on, Lloyd. Father Wazi's undercover mission is regarded with the utmost secrecy. Her arrival here completely fooled that old grump Aralda. He had no idea who the real mole was. Really owe her one for that. Happy to be of service. I mean, yeah, for once Reese is standing out like a sore thumb. For once, Reese standing out like the sore thumb she is worked out. Anyone could have seen through her sister act. But the Archbishop was beside himself when she walked through the door. Yeah, he knew immediately. We kept checking in with him, and he kept being like, I know she's one of them. I know she's fucking one of them. She's fucking one of them. I'm gonna get her. No idea what you're talking about. Besides, you're hardly in any position to preach to me about how to successfully go undercover knowing your track record. Ugh. It's enough catching up for now. You see, the actual reason we're here is because he called us. Hey, Zeit. What's up? Yes, that is correct. I had a hunch your resolve would remain firm, so I thought it prudent to recruit collaborators on your behalf. Now that you know I've been infiltrating Crossbell, you can probably fill in the blanks, but the Gralsritter has seen this situation coming for a while now, to a certain degree at least. Still, there were a lot of gaps to bridge. We didn't know the Croy family was behind the conspiracy, for one, or Kia's true identity. Zeit recently brought us up to speed on the whole story, like I'm sure he did with you. All that being said, what we are contending with here is an artificially reconstructed Septarian of Mirage. This situation is far beyond the scope of the Gralsritter's typical duty of artifact retrieval. As such, circumstances would normally make this out of our jurisdiction. On the other hand, we couldn't just ignore the Society's involvement in this little brouhaha. That's where you come in, Mr. Detective. You're our in for getting our hands dirty. It's about the size of it. I think we'll be allowed to intervene if it's under the guise of collaborating with you. So Lloyd, what do you say? I want my friends back, and you guys are my friends, so we're doing it. One thing I need to confirm first. Kia, what does the church plan to do with her? Right for the jugular. That one's a toughie. Being dishonest will get us nowhere with him. He deserves to know the truth, and that's what we'll give him. Septarian of Zero is far more dangerous than the Septarian of Space, the Oriole, ever was. That much is for certain, even if we still haven't grasped the whole breadth of her powers yet. Been locked away for weeks. Are you aware at all of what's been happening around the continent? Not really. All I've heard is that civil war has broken out in the Empire. Trails of Cold Steel 2. Boy has it. It all got put on the fast track after that armored division they tried to send across the border got snuffed out. You know how that Golden Stallion rolls. But every time they tried to push back, they got whooped all over again by those Aeons. Right when things were going to Gehenna in a handbasket over there, the Noble Alliance troops scuttled out and occupied Heimdall. This happens in Cold Steel, so let's make sure we remember all this, because we're going to see it play out on that side. It was then that the Blood and Iron Chancellor was shot. No one's seen him since. Now that the Empire is ablaze in the flames of civil war, few expect it to be doused anytime soon. Meanwhile, the Republic has been in an economic crisis as a result of Crossbell's actions. On top of that, terrorist activity has been in full swing to the point where the President has formally declared a state of emergency. It's not like things are coming up roses in other countries either. Questionable activities beginning to surface in regions Ereboni and Calvard has traditionally had under their thumbs. All the while, President Croy has been pressuring heads of state throughout the continent to have them bend the knee to Crossbell, that is. Naturally, he has the power of the Septarian to coerce them with. Exactly. Had the ability to repel the Imperial Army, one of the most powerful military forces in all of Zemuria, and that's just with 3 archaisms the Society supplied. What do you think would happen if they were mass-produced, souped up by the Septarian of Zero, and deployed continent-wide? Kia would never agree to that. I don't know, there were a lot of people that got killed in those first attacks. In all technicality, it does not seem that the archaisms are controlled by the Septarian directly. More likely, the Septarian's power has granted them the ability to move autonomously as her guardians. Much like that Ren Girl's archaism, Pottermotter. Yeah, I wonder what the source research was that created these Aeons. We also learned about that in Trails in the Sky the Third. Inclined to agree on that point, Haas. Seriously doubt that little girl's in the driver's seat there. Makes it all the easier for those Ions to be abused by just about anyone, with her none the wiser. Power like that is still too much too dangerous to ignore. Okay, now I know where the church stands, but despite your stake in this, I'd still like to ask for your cooperation. Really? Thought you were going to turn us down for sure. Just being realistic, I know this isn't something I can do by myself. Time isn't on my side either. The longer this drags on, the more Kia's will be made to suffer, excuse me. But let me make one thing perfectly clear. If you lay even one hand on Kia, I'll stop you, even if it means fighting you to my dying breath. I'm not the only one. LETO, Randy, they would say the same thing. We'll never let you take her. Call it a fallacy, call it illogical, don't care, we're her family, and we won't let you hurt her. I knew you were a sharp guy, I know you had that kind of fire in you. I think I'm starting to get why you like him so much, Wazzy. Well, it's a light way to put it. Man's stolen my heart. Serious, Wazzy, if you... I know, as Dominion of the Gralsritter, I swear on Adios' name, you will not be excluded from how we choose to deal with her. Your opinions and input will be heard. I know that's not ideal, but this is the best I can do given our position. Sound good to you? That's good enough for now. Okie dokie, time to get to work. Let's move out, gang. Can I save, please? What's that? Sound that harkens me back to the times past. Heavenly Chariot, I take it. Ah, the Merkaba. Ah, big ol' Merkaba. We got 2 Merkabas because we got 2 Gralsritters. Every Dominion gets one. Tactical crafts reserved for use by the Gralsritter. We call them Merkaba. Each is equipped with a number of stealth functions, including but not limited to optical camouflage. Just what we need to stay discreet while traveling through Cruzbellin airspace. Well, Lloyd, ready to go? Let's do this. Can I save, though? Can I save, though? I'd like to be able to save, though. Fragments is done. We are moving on to the final chapter. And I get promoted. Got an emblem. Sweet. Alright, guys. With that, we're going to drop a save here. We're going to wrap things up for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or after the fact on the YouTube VODs. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. What is Thursday? Thursday is the 30th. Thursday is the 30th. We will be streaming once again on Thursday, October 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time until about 9:30-ish. We are in the final chapter now, but the final chapter is long and it's going to take a while. As far as number of streams, hard to say. I'm going to, guess 4, maybe 5, somewhere in that range, if I had to ballpark it. I could be overthinking it. It might not be as long as I think it is, but I think it is. I think it's very long. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff. We got to get all our party members back, and I mean all of them. We got to get all of them back. We got to stop all the bells, I believe, is part of it. So we're going to have 3 dungeons to do, at least. Then there's also the final dungeon. The final dungeon is a whole fucking thing. That is that's the end of Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. That dungeon, we're talking that scale. And then there's also a bunch of other boss fights. We gotta fight everybody. Everybody we haven't fought yet, everybody we already have fought yet, but is still part of the posse of the final, bad guy people. We gotta fight all of them, right? So there's a lot left. But we are in the final chapter, and we are coming in towards the end. So, shit's getting crazy. Wazzy's a Gralsritter. We learned who the bad guys are. It's Dieter Croy. Of course it is. Come on, man. Man, I could have told her that from back in Trails from Zero. He always seemed sus, man. He always seemed it. Man. Maria Bell, crazy, stupid dress. Arios apparently killed Guy Bannings. So he says. Zeit is a divine beast, much like Ragnar. There's a lot going on. We got a lot of reveals. There's still more pieces that need to be revealed. We still don't have everything. But it will come with time. Like I said, final chapter's long. We got a few things we got to do. We got to rescue all our people. We got to go kick Dieter Croy's ass. We got to rescue Kia. We got to do a bunch of things. As those things happen, more things are going to get revealed, and you will know what's going on by the end of it. And it's pretty fucking good. So there's a lot to come, but we're going to start next time with rounding up our party members. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next stream. Good night.